Hello, hello, hello. It is Sunday, so it's time for my mental health vlog. And I have had a crazy week. My boyfriend and I actually just got back to the apartment from landing at the airport, getting my dog, getting his dog, getting back to the apartment, getting unpacked, starting laundries. And so laundry's going. But really great week. So we left on Tuesday after work. I took my dog Wolfie to the pet place that he was being lodged, and he was nervous because he's never been boarded before. But dropped him off Tuesday night and then went over to my boyfriend's house because he lives closer to the airport, and we had a really early flight Wednesday morning. So Wednesday morning, we got up early and we head to the airport and smooth sailing through security, no problem. And then I think I fell asleep before we left the runway. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't do mornings very well. And landed in Florida, and of course, my boyfriend was a little stressed about meeting the family, and I think I had given him every reason to be stressed about meeting the family. But my parents picked us up from the airport, and we had about an hour drive after the airport to their house in Daytona. My parents are doing okay. It's hard to see your parents get old, and it's hard to see your parents give in to being old. And right now I've got my dad, who has very much given into being old, almost to the point where it looks like he's given up. And then I've got my mom, who absolutely refuses to be old. And she's doing a great job. She's staying very, very busy, and her health is decent. And but it's hard. It's hard to see them. I think it's hard for anybody to watch their parents grow older, and they're never the spry thing you remember growing up. And I mean, it's a circle of life, but damn, it's depressing. But I got to, see a lot of family. Wednesday night we had dinner with my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my sister, and my now brother-in-law. Wait, I'm not sure if he was there. I don't remember. Mexican food, it was good. Daddy had too much to drink, like he usually tends to do. And that's his hobby now. Thursday was my days are all run together. I'm not even going to try and lie. But, so Friday was the wedding. It was a really pretty sunset wedding. It was really nice. Very small, maybe 20 people, maybe. Of course, my boyfriend and I are the only ones wearing masks, like, consistently. There was a really nice dinner that followed in a very small room, and we left our masks on and we got our food to go. Of course, that irritated some people, but I got to stay safe. I had a hard time with the wedding. I had a harder time than I expected to with the wedding. And it took me a few minutes to realize why I was upset. I figured I was crying just because it was my sister getting married, but she's done that already a couple times. And I'm happy for her, and I love her. But it was just, I smacked upside the head of, I'm a failure because my wedding didn't work. My marriage didn't work. And it was absolutely ridiculous to feel that way. But watching your sister get married while you're in the middle of a divorce, even though you're in a really good place and you're very happy, with your current situation, it it still just kind of hits you the wrong way. So I tried to excuse myself as much as possible and not take focus away from, my sister's big day. Um, but yeah, I was very happy that my boyfriend was there. So we decided that particular night that alcohol was the best solution. So with an empty tummy, I drank quite a bit. So evidently the alcohol caused a very open conversation with my boyfriend after the wedding. And this week, a couple of times, we were able to make some progress through the sexual anorexia. So that was really good. We were able to talk about a lot of things that, for lack of a better word, I haven't been able to find the words for or communicate well. So that went really well. I'm not saying trying to solve your problems with alcohol, but I'm saying in this particular instance, alcohol definitely helped me open up a little bit more with what was going on in my head. It helped take down some roadblocks. And I'm just lucky that I was able to really remember some of it the next day. And my boyfriend was able to kind of fill in the gaps that I had. Didn't hear from my son the entire time I was back east. I was really looking forward to him calling so that he could FaceTime me and he could see the rest of his family. And that didn't happen. I'm going to call him tonight and try and see kind of what happened. Because usually I hear from him at least every other day, if not every day. But I think I heard from him Tuesday night and it's Sunday, and I haven't heard from him since. I really was sad that he missed out on the opportunity to talk to some family. But I'm sure he had something going on. Flew back this morning, said goodbye to family. That's always hard. The flight was packed to the point where I was nervous. Every seat was full. I thought they were still doing the nobody sits in the middle type thing. Nope. Every seat was packed. So once we got to the apartment, clothes came off, everything went straight in the washing machine. It's scary. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm concerned because the fact that the wedding reception, which was Saturday, which was a big event, which was a lot of fun, nobody wearing masks. The wedding itself on Friday, nobody wearing masks. The dinner on Thursday, nobody wearing masks. And my boyfriend and I kept our masks on pretty much any time we needed to, which took away from a lot of fun. It is what it is. We're in a freaking pandemic. But I was very concerned, and I still am very concerned about everybody at the wedding and the reception that followed the next day. And pretty much everybody else in that state, because I didn't see a lot of masks, period. But so we're self-quarantining for at least a week. We'll get a COVID test at the end of the week and go from there. I won't see my son this week because of the self-quarantine. And if I get a negative COVID test, then I'll see him the following week. If not, it'll be a few more weeks after that. So fingers crossed for a negative test. So I'll try and get that later this week. I will get that later this week. A little scattered. Sorry. Like I said, we just got home. But take care of your friends. Let them know you love them. Take care of your loved ones. They're not always going to be there. Let them know you love them. Even if they're hard-headed, stubborn, assholes, still family. Let them know you love them. You may not like them. Let them know you love them. And take care of yourself. On the same hand where you should be loving your family, it's also okay to cut out people of your family that are super toxic. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And do your self-care. Super important. All right, guys. That's it for this week. Love you. Talk to y'all next week. Bye.